Hello everyone, how are you? My name is Tessa and welcome to the first video of a series I'm going to be calling Hair Health with Tess. In this series, I just want to cover everything under the sun about how to have the healthiest hair possible in the most natural way possible. For this first video, I wanted to cover something that's actually a super easy fix, and that is scalp irregularity caused by everyday stress in everyday life and how to fix it. Scalp irregularity can cause a lot of hair issues like damage, weak hair, lack of growth, dryness, and these things are all super annoying and can make your hair look dull or lifeless. It can even cause you to have dry flakes on your scalp or super oily hair. Now let's cover the first thing that might be affecting this. Number one is stress. Everyday stress like lack of sleep, overworking, maybe you're dealing with some grief, maybe you have a lot of negativity in your life. Things like that can greatly affect your scalp health. When you're stressed, your body releases a bunch of different types of hormones, and these hormones can cause dryness or irritation or even the lack of growth. So this is kind of an easy one. How to fix this? Reduce stress. Get more sleep, get over what's been holding you back, remove some negativity out of your life. When you're less stressed, your body functions better just overall. Something you can do daily to help push this along is give yourself a nice scalp massage in the shower. Scalp massages are great for reducing stress and inflammation. It also just promotes a general sense of relaxation, which can help push your de-stressing along a little bit faster. Now that's kind of the surface level of stress-related hair change, but this can go even deeper onto a hormonal level. So let me start off with this example. I always like to say that my hair used to be pin straight until I hit puberty. I know my hair is straight for this video, but normally my hair is all types of curly and wavy. This drastic change in my hair type, let me tell you, drastic, was because my hormones changed drastically, which caused my hair type to change. Now my hair went from straight to curly. It also went from fine to coarse. My scalp also changed. My hair used to be really thick, and after I hit puberty, my hair thinned out quite a bit. At first, the change seemed dramatic. I felt like my hair was falling out. But as time passed, the thinning slowed down, and here we are today. This same scenario can also be applied to people who are pregnant. The intense hormone change causes their hair to change drastically. But like I said before, over time, these changes should slow down or just stop altogether. Now, these changes are pretty freaking dramatic. Like, your entire hair texture changes, the density of your hair changes. Like, that's intense. That's way more intense than what you'll experience with everyday stress-related scalp irregularity. That was a mouthful. And unfortunately, these types of changes are pretty much out of your control. But never fear, there are things you can do to help make your hair feel and look a little bit better as you're going through these changes. You can take a multivitamin or a biotin supplement, and that should help a lot, especially if you're experiencing hair loss due to hormone changes. And like I said before, giving yourself a nice scalp massage whenever you're in the shower really helps with that blood flow and circulation and can help make your hair feel better overall. The second biggest cause of scalp irregularity is your products. How many of you have gone on the seemingly never-ending hunt of good products? The sad fact about it is most products are generally made to do the same thing. Let's talk about shampoo. Shampoos are made to clean your hair. That sounds great, right? But the sad thing is, while 90% of these shampoos are cleaning your hair, they're also stripping your hair of all the vitamins and nutrients and the moisture that it needs to grow and be healthy and strong. Take a look at a website that I've linked down below. It's purecosmetics.info. The link is down below so you can go to the exact page that I'm talking about. You'll see a list of chemicals found in common shampoos. Now, whether these chemicals are found in trace amounts or large amounts, they still attribute greatly to scalp irregularity and hair damage. Shampoos that strip your hair of the moisture and vitamins and nutrients that it needs, while also adding these chemicals into your scalp, can cause your scalp to go into a state of shock. Now, there's two different drastic sides of the spectrum on what your scalp going into shock can look like. The first side is your hair gets super oily, and this is caused because your scalp is starving and it is trying to make up for the lost nutrients and the lost moisture by producing those oils so fast. meaning you probably have to wash your hair every day. You try not to use a ton of products because you don't want to weigh your hair down. And this can even cause a lack of growth in your hair, because when your hair is so focused on producing the oils and the nutrients and the vitamins that it needs to be healthy, it can't really go through the growth cycle properly. The second side of the spectrum is your hair gets really, really, really dry. And this again is because your scalp is starving. But in this case, your scalp can't produce the oils, the minerals, and the nutrients that it needs quickly enough in order to make up for what's been lost. This can cause dry flakes on your scalp, which are really annoying. Maybe your scalp gets really itchy and irritated easily, and I bet you your hair feels really dry from the mid shaft to the ends where you have split ends and just all around breakage. So the easiest way to fix these issues is kind of obvious: switch products. And I know finding products that work for you is really, really, really hard. Trust me, I've been there. But hey, I'm gonna plug my brand real quick and tell you that this is exactly why I created Roots Hair Care. Take a look at my website and you'll learn a little bit more, but basically Roots Hair Care was designed to clean your scalp and your hair while also replacing those nutrients and vitamins and minerals that might be lost during the cleaning process. So basically my shampoo works with your hair, not against your hair. And the great thing about my products, one thing that I'm really proud of, is that it's all 100% completely natural. I just had to plug my brand really quick. But whether or not you want to try Roots Hair Care, finding products that work for you is super, super, super important to scalp and hair health. Read the ingredients of your products, look them up, do some research, see if there's anything harmful in them before you buy your shampoo. But while you're circulating through finding products that work best for your hair, one thing that you can do to really help your hair out is by training it to be washed less. Training your hair to be washed less is really, really hard. You'll go through phases of super oiliness or super dry, and it's gonna be uncomfortable for the first week or two. But after that, it's worth it, I promise. Like I mentioned earlier, when your hair is starving, it goes into a state of shock. Your hair needs to be reset. And basically, by resetting your hair and your scalp functions, you're letting your hair get into a routine of producing oils when it needs to and growing at a regular rate versus panicking and either producing oils too fast or not producing enough. I personally recommend washing your hair every 2 to 3 days. That's different for everybody though. I personally wash my hair every 3 to 4 days, but that's because I've trained my hair for over a year. Not to mention, my Roots Hair Care products help a lot. And to close out this video, I'm going to give you guys a few extra tips to really help out with regulating your scalp and making your hair healthier overall. Tip number 1, if you have oily hair, try reverse shampooing. This is where you condition first and let that soak in for 2 to 5 minutes. And then after you condition, you shampoo your hair. This might sound kind of weird, but if you're conditioning the ends of your hair and letting that soak in really well, and you're only shampooing and scrubbing your scalp, then this should reduce the oil produced in your hair significantly. The second tip I have for you guys, oily or dry hair, is to wash or rinse your hair with cold water. Cold water helps improve blood circulation and close the pores on your scalp, which helps with dryness and oiliness. Now, if you're like me, you don't want to take a full-blown freezing cold shower. So just rinse your hair with cold water and then hop out. The third tip I have is one I've mentioned before, but it's so important. Give yourself a scalp massage. The fourth tip that I have is mostly for people with dry hair. Use hair masks. Hair masks are really important and they're not super popular, but they can help significantly in restoring moisture to dry hair. Masks are usually packed full of vitamins, moisture, and nutrients, all which will help your hair to revive itself and grow and be super strong and healthy. The fifth tip that I have for you guys, once again, especially for people with dry hair, is condition more than you shampoo. So basically what this is every time you shower or every other time you shower, condition your hair, and then maybe every 2 times that you shower or every 3 times that you shower, you shampoo your hair. This kind of works in the same way as doing a hair mask where you're putting a lot of moisture in your hair and you're not stripping it out very much. And the final tip that I have for you guys is universal. It helps for everyone, everything, and every part of your body. It is get plenty of sleep, 6 to 9 hours preferably, drink plenty of water, get enough exercise, take a walk, do some yoga, and most importantly, eat right. Eating right is so important, not only for your body, but also for your hair. It helps your hair to grow and be strong and be healthy and regulate your scalp. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and found all these tips useful in getting your hair strong and healthy. Follow me on Instagram if you're not already. You'll see lots of pictures and updates about my everyday life and what I'm doing. Follow Roots Hair Care if you're interested in some really great all-natural hair products. Check out the website, rootshaircareonline.com. That's where you can find all the details about my products and more information about what my business does. I'm so excited to start this new series and get everyone on a journey to have their healthiest hair yet. I can't wait to continue making these videos. I will see you next time. Bye! Don't do it. Shush. Shush, 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 shush. This is why it's been so hard to film. Literally every time I turn on my camera, they start working again. I'm so mad. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this.